In this video, I will present some short introduction to very long presentation. I work on the use of megadoses of melatonin and then as anti-aging substance, anti-aging remedy. And I want to understand how it works. And it's very long presentation with more than 93 references to scientific publications, and a lot of activity goes on. So it's I want to understand how it works. So this is why I go to this presentation. So it is not only a report of one publication, but again some references are done, and some review of scientific literature, scientific publications on this subject, and a lot of information actually, a lot of information. Here I will go through quick, and you can download presentation as PDF file from the link in the description and to go on yourself to participate in the research. And I don't go into my results, into my opinion very much, because again it is a process, it is a lot of information. I also talk about vitamin C and fisetin. Why? Because vitamin C and fisetin as antioxidants, they have mechanism of suppression or as anti-aging, anti-cancer remedies similar to melatonin. So I want to understand how it works, and then I give some references also to vitamin C, megadoses of vitamin C and fisetin. So again, it is necessary to balance hope with evidence. While melatonin is actually can be used as anti-aging and anti-cancer remedy, it is yet has to be done in balance. There is no kind of magic pill which rejuvenated. But again, you have to go in some balance and all combined with your diet, physical activity, etc. So melatonin is a natural hormone produced by pineal gland in the brain to regulate our waking up and our sleep and waking up. And also it is produced in the gut, much more of melatonin produced in the gut and other tissues. And then I go to in details. In the gut, it is probably the most important part of the production of melatonin. And okay, and then also again levels of melatonin in the blood plasma decline over the lifespan, so it is considered as supplementation of the melatonin considered as probably as compensation of this decline. And also strong reductions are observed in many age-related disorders and diseases. So it's again, there is some hope that supplementation of melatonin will help. And amino acid tryptophan is a starting molecule for melatonin and serotonin production, and serotonin and melatonin are produced by epithelium cells in the gut and by bacteria in the microbiome. And so it is really very important for our immune system and for our health. So intestinal serotonin and melatonin concentration depend on food intake, peaking at 2-3 hours after eating food rich in tryptophan, such as meat, fish, dairy products, and eggs. And carnivore diets naturally increases the production of melatonin and serotonin, and users of this diet have reported deeper sleep and fewer awakening through the night. So you see, it's again, melatonin has to be considered as a part of a healthy lifestyle, and carnivore diet is, in my opinion, is big and very important part of the healthy life. High doses of melatonin have been shown to increase the abundance of probiotic bifido and lactobacteria, which reduces the relative unbalance of pathogenic bacteria. So they improve the microbiome, making it more healthy. And however, melatonin is, you have to remember that it is a powerful hormone that may activate immune cells and result in autoimmune complications. And again, I give references. Quite many people complain about side effects of the melatonin, even at low doses. So be careful. So the supplements of melatonin should be used cautiously and for both for oral and topical treatment. Okay, then you see, I give some introduction why I go into this subject, because again I want to extend human life to several hundred years, maybe to 1,000 years or something. So it is, I believe that it is the future of the human race. Otherwise, we can extinct as biological species. And so again, my idea, why we're aging, why we don't live indefinitely, or maybe a few hundred years. So I have some ideas, and again, melatonin probably an important part of our aging, and what we can do. You see, melatonin production is dropping quite a lot from about 10 years or 10 years from childhood, 10 years age. It is dropping almost 10 times more in age of 60 with something. Okay, you see, it's negligible. So in this age, and I'm 67 for now, and then it is really indications that we probably need some supplementation of the melatonin in this or that way. But again, it has to be used carefully. So I was given some videos and presentation before in years 2020 and 21. I got 1 kilo of melatonin powder from AliExpress, and but I didn't use it because, I would say I used it, but I didn't see a big improvement. So I gave up a little bit. But now, after this many publications, many videos in YouTube about melatonin, I decided to go into deeper research and try myself. So I don't discuss my results, but I believe that melatonin is an important part of the anti-aging protocol. Okay, as I said, there is no magic pill. It has to be all together with physical activity, lifestyle, diet, everything, and you have to also consider prescribed medications, and so it is complicated questions. I don't give some magic advice in so that you will rejuvenate your body. It is just impossible. So I go to how this melatonin works, and that's how it is produced. And previously, it was people believe that our pineal gland produces melatonin, but actually, it is this production of melatonin only to influence our brain to go to sleep, to deeper sleep or not sleep. So much more melatonin produced in other tissues of our body, and especially guts. Okay, so what we can call, as I said, I see some parallels, some similarity with advising of Dr. Linus Pauling about the treatment of cancer and some infectious disease with megadoses of vitamin C. But again, there is no magic pill. Okay, Dr. Linus Pauling passed away at the age of 93 and from cancer. So, but he was taken orally as a vitamin C, and orally it doesn't work as anti-aging. As anti-aging, it probably works, but not as anti-cancer treatment. So it is not. So you have to do much more than just taking vitamin C. So what else? Some bad news. Dr. Andre Saul passed away just this year, recently, February, I think February. And he was very active proponent of vitamin C, megadoses of vitamin C, and also vitamin C, vitamin B3, and again, what happened? He just passed away. Why? There is no explanation in the internet. Just so this sad news about that he passed away, age of 69. So He looks at this picture quite young, but again, I cannot say it is a recent picture. I don't know, but again, it is not bad, not bad. So taking vitamin C certainly helps to keep your skin uh, from aging. Linus Pauling, okay, he started to use mega doses of vitamin C not very young, so probably it was also some kind of, but also he didn't change the diet, didn't change his physical activity. Everything should work together. There is no magic pill. There is no some remedy, anti-aging remedy. Okay, what else? Quite a lot of information you can find in internet about the mega doses of the melatonin. And I give here references. You can download presentation, click on these references to learn more about these people. So they're like biohackers, and so let's go. So you see Frank Schallenberger. He is now age of 77, but I cannot say for sure this picture is recent. And Professor Russell Reiter is age of 88. It is not his present photo. He looks, you can watch his YouTube presentations, and he looks actually not so well, not so well. It's okay for his age, but again, I don't see much rejuvenation in him. So it's this is a problem. So Dr. Walter Perpeoli, sorry. So he is now in the age of 19, but this picture is younger than he is now, and so I don't know. Again, he again 90 years old, but wow, he is yet alive, but how melatonin works for him, I don't know. Riker Black, he is big enthusiast of the mega doses of melatonin. Now his age of 62. This picture probably also not a present picture. What else? Doris Lowe, Dr. Doris Lowe, and Dr. John Litterance. Okay, Litterance, and they proponents of the mega doses of melatonin, and so okay, they're about 55, 54, and again a little bit maybe they look here not now. Maybe it is pictures of younger age. I cannot say for sure. Yeah, well, but okay, 54. He looks to his age. I don't see any rejuvenation in him. So again, you can get rejuvenation, but it is complex. It has to be combined with diet, with physical activity, with other supplements, and with a lot of other things. So it is not so easy to get rejuvenation. Okay, so again, there was some complaints about symptoms, increased symptoms of autoimmune diseases like rheumatoid arthritis at low doses. Many people complain, but it looks like mega doses. Mega doses, it is like 100 milligram, work quite, at least for in the long term, work suppressing these autoimmune diseases probably. So okay, but again, it is not medical advice, and you have to decide, you have to go to your own research. So how it is produced? Vitamin B6, B3 are important for production of melatonin. Again, mostly the melatonin produced in the guts, and then by the microbiome, and also the cells of epithelium cells of the guts. So it is again, otherwise it is so much important to keep our gut healthy, and otherwise we'll have leaky gut, and this I was expressing my opinion that it is most important what you can do. It is to keep your guts healthy, and I have some ideas about this. I try. So well, yeah. At least it is important. Okay, then I go to see to the mechanism how the melatonin works, and how, because and why we're aging, and how melatonin is improving, actually how it works as antioxidant, and also how it is improving the health of mitochondria, and so it's how it is suppressing actually this hypoxia induced factor. It is which actually explains why we're aging. So melatonin, as you see, blocks this hypoxia-induced factor. Okay, then here also it blocks production of reactive oxygen species, and so it is really important to improve the health of mitochondria, and why it works as anti-cancer and anti-cancer and anti also virus, and also it is senolytic properties. It shows senolytic properties. Why? Because these hyperactive cells are using glucose as a main source of energy, and but melatonin can block this gates for glucose. So glucose getting inside the cells, not just migrating through the membrane, because glucose is very poor molecule. It is using some gate, and then melatonin blocks the gate. It also can get through the special gate. It's another gate, but as it is blocking the gate, similar to vitamin C, it is blocking this supply of glucose to these hyperactive cells, and these cells are in short of energy, and they start to use maybe proteins or amino acids, pardon, as a source of energy, and doesn't work. Doesn't work so well, so they produce more reactive oxygen species, and eventually they can die, go to apoptosis, the program death of the cells. So again, explanation, some short explanation why cells are going to apoptosis, why they go. It is for vitamin C, for megadoses of vitamin C, but melatonin works quite similar. So it is blocking the this glucose gate, and then shortage of energy can lead to the apoptosis of the hyperactive cells. But in healthy cells, it is okay. It is okay because healthy cells are adapted to use ketone bodies to produce energy. And again, why diet is important? If you are already adapted to the ketosis, so to use these fatty acids and ketone bodies as a source of energy, then it is especially well working it. So vitamin C together, also melatonin will work much better. So again, melatonin has to be used in combination with other substances, with vitamin C also, and with Fisetin, and but most important is a ketogenic diet. Okay, so again, you can go to through all these references and do your own research. It is relatively complicated. It's again more information you can find about vitamin C, how this oxidized form of vitamin C blocking this gate for glucose and producing more reactive oxygen species. So eventually this cancerous cells and senolytic cells will die out, and because of very high oxidative stress in the cells. But at low concentration, vitamin C works as antioxidant. This again, to get mega doses, it is not oral intake of the vitamin C. It is not enough. Not enough. So it's you have to go to this more details. So melatonin also how it works. First, it is again the cancer cells. They use glucose as a source of energy, and also why this glycolysis in the cytoplasm is activated, because this factor, the hypoxia-induced factor 1, activates the glycolysis to produce energy. Instead of producing energy inside the mitochondria, it is go to in the cytoplasm. But melatonin reacts with this hypoxia-induced factor. It is blocking it, so it is blocking glycolysis. So this is blocking glycolysis, and then melatonin goes increase the concentration of this reactive oxygen species of these radicals, very active radicals, and then oxidative stress in these hyperactive cells increasing, and they can be destroyed. Also, I just give some reference to a little bit my older information about the combination of some antibiotics or vitamin C and with some antibiotics, and probably antibiotics with melatonin. Probably it will work, but there is no research. It is just probably some hope that a combination of some antibiotics with melatonin will work better as senolytic. Why it works? Okay, so this because senolytic cells, when they are in shortage of energy and glycolysis is blocked because of this vitamin C blocking the gate to transport glucose inside the cells, the senolytic cells give a command to increase production of mitochondria, to increase number of mitochondria, but these antibiotics blocking the growth of new mitochondria, and meanwhile this vitamin C or probably the melatonin is blocking glycolysis. So two ways. So the hyperactive cells cannot produce enough energy. Instead, they produce more reactive oxygen species and they kill themselves. So they go to apoptosis. Again, very important to follow ketogenic diet, and please mind that again adaptation to the ketosis normally takes from 6 weeks to 6 months. You cannot see big improvement in short while. If you change to ketogenic diet, it takes time, and takes time. I was explaining in my previous videos that it is not very easy, but it is better, because again glucose concentration drop in the blood, and then again cancer cells and this hyperactive senescent cells, they have not enough energy to produce this pro-inflammatory signal molecules. Also for cancer cells, they don't multiply, the tumor doesn't grow. Okay, then I discuss pardon me. So again, if you follow carnivore diet and you get enough of this tryptophan, then melatonin produced, especially in younger age, in larger amount, so you sleep better. There were many reports that people sleep better on carnivore diet, and I also would confirm it. It is so, even in my age, it is okay. But yet again, melatonin supplementation or topical treatments can improve even more. Okay, then there is a link with level of melatonin and sleep deprivation. So it is again, if you have how sleep deprivation, it is like you have artificial light at evening and at night, so melatonin is not produced, and then if melatonin is dropping, then you will have some complications with your guts. Especially you see colitis, that is inflammation of the guts. Get down, my cats. Okay. Okay, so again, if you use supplementation with melatonin, it helps. It helps to improve your microbiome. what is interesting again, it is in mice. So again, it works. But again, better to use all in together. Also, the melatonin improves the health of the mitochondria and keeps all this process of mitophagy and the removal of damaged dysfunctional mitochondria. And it is, again, it's very, very useful substance. And again, because we're aging, and with aging, amount of melatonin produced in the body, not only in the pineal gland, but in the body, is dropping a lot. And then it's probably important the factor for aging, because again, melatonin is very, very important for health of our mitochondria. Okay, so I go a little bit to Fisetin. Fisetin mechanism, how Fisetin works is not very clear. It's only known that it helps to keep mitochondria healthy. So again, how it can be combined, Fisetin with melatonin, there is no research, but probably it's somehow useful to combine. But again, self-experimentation is, be careful if you do it. Fisetin important as anti-aging remedy because it is enhancing endothelial function. It is improving blood. It is improving the blood flow. It is reducing oxidative stress, reducing hypoxia. So it is very recommended. You can use it as senolytic also. There are some protocols I was talking about this. So again, how Fisetin can be combined with melatonin, I cannot say for sure, but probably again there are some combination. And Fisetin is improving arterial elasticity, so it is working to improve as rejuvenation factor. So again, Fisetin is, I believe, important substance, and but how it can be combined with melatonin, again, it is a question of research. So I was given some presentation and videos about Fisetin. Again, I consider Fisetin as an important supplement. So, okay, so it can be used as senolytic and senostatic drug. It depends on the doses, on the protocol. Okay, so that's again, I believe that we are aging because of this process of cross-linking of proteins with sugars, and this we have to do something. I have some ideas. I was explaining it already before, and we see aging in our skin is yeah, it's easy to see. Okay, easy to see. And the skin is aging because of this cross-linking of collagen with sugar molecules, and we can do something with this. Okay, so in principle, melatonin can be used not as supplement in large mega doses, because I see no use in the no benefit in the use of mega doses melatonin. If you take it orally, in 1 or 2 hours, the liver just remove it from blood. So why it is not toxic, so probably it is not big problem that the liver removes it. But again, why to use so much melatonin? Like people use 1-2 gram per day. Yeah, it is crazy to my opinion. So I would not do it. But if it is applied to skin, then this diffusion of melatonin molecules goes slowly, and then it can work for longer. So again, if you want to improve your sleep, quality of your sleep, it's much more reasonable to apply some topically. Would it be cream, or would it be some alcohol solution of melatonin, or maybe plaster with this solution of melatonin in alcohol? So it's again, and it was demonstrated that when it is used as cream, and very low concentration of melatonin, only 1/10 of the percent. It is very low percent. But even then, after 3 months, number of there were evidence that about rejuvenation of the skin, even at so low concentration. But in alcohol, normally 1% concentration, very easy to get. Okay, so again, as I said, oral administration of melatonin, to my opinion, is useless again, because it is, if it is applied, so 2 hours, in 2 hours it's already dropping a lot, liver removes it. But if it is applied as a plaster or as to the scalp or to skin, then it is lasting for 8 hours. About 8 hours. Here, I invite you to click on the picture and go to references to these publications. It is not so nice publication, not very clear, but at least it shows that it is not original research, but it is a review of some publications, but it shows that that application of the topical application of melatonin as a cream or solution is lasting much longer, and it is at least it is improves hair growth, so severity of alopecia, of the balding, is reduced. So what is also interesting that melatonin stimulates human growth hormone during the night. Okay, so during the night. So again, we know that human growth hormone secretion is maximum at night, and probably it is because of at night a pineal gland produces this melatonin. Maybe it is somehow related. So it again, there is no clear indication will larger concentration of melatonin in blood will improve the secretion of the human growth hormone. It's but probably it is interesting also to grow muscles. For example, if you want to grow muscles and the muscles are growing mostly at night because of secretion of this human growth hormone, so maybe it is a good idea to use topical application of the melatonin as cream or solution or the plaster. Then, yeah, not to mention that it is good for skin. It is good for skin. It is improving the skin barrier and elasticity, improve appearance of the wrinkles. So all the skin, it is again, it is useful. I tell you, it is useful. Mostly low concentration solution I used, like 0.1% in alcohol or in cream. So, but again, be careful, because it can be used higher concentration, like 1%, but also high concentration of the melatonin can not improve growth of hair, but will actually suppress growth of hair. So again, it has to be done carefully. But also interesting is that combination of melatonin with minoxidil. Minoxidil is improving blood flow, and melatonin improving health of the skin. Then it works together better, at least in animals, in mice. Okay, then again, melatonin can work as anti-aging and skin protective agent. It is very important because again, I believe it's relatively easy to rejuvenate your inner organs and your cardiovascular system, and I did it with my some advanced enzymes. I see that my blood pressure is corresponds to my biological age, maybe 45, but my appearance, probably not 45, but older. And I didn't do actually much rejuvenation of the skin, and unfortunately I didn't pay much attention to it, but I believe that I had to do something. And I started with this melatonin and quite satisfied with the results, but it needs longer. At least you see all these experiments at least 3 months long. 3 months, but actually it may take years to see the improvement. Autoimmune diseases. Again, this is autoimmune diseases indication that you have problem with your two problems. You have problem with your epithelium layer in your guts. This is one problem. So you have to keep your gut healthy. Both microbiome of bacteria has to be healthy, and second, you have to improve health of these epithelium cells in your guts. This so much important. I believe it is. But next is glycocalyx. This layer of glycocalyx protects endothelium cells. Endothelium cells in our blood vessels. This is the second barrier. We have to keep first barrier is endothelium cells and mucus layer in your guts. Second layer of protection is glycocalyx, which protects endothelium cells. If glycocalyx is destroyed because of high concentration of glucose, or if because of some pathogens, then you're getting much complications. So certainly you will not live long, because especially blood-brain barrier will be destroyed, and then you will have development of these neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer, Parkinson, etc. So it is awful. It is so much important to protect your body from these invaders, from pathogens and bacteria and toxins, and so it is again the diet and the way how you eat and what you eat, and not only the carnivore diet. I have already explained that just following a carnivore diet, even eat meat in old age is not big help. You have to adjust your diet a little bit. So it's again, remember that you have already a low acidity of the gastric juice, and to digest meat, it is not enough. You have to do something, and okay, I was explaining it in my previous video. So again, this again, situation with autoimmune diseases is very complicated and very important, also because it is indication that you have something wrong with your leaky gut probably, and also with your endothelium layer, because if endothelium layer is losing glycocalyx, then reaction would be the autoimmune disease, autoimmune reaction, autoimmune complications. And this, so if you see some complication like psoriasis or some redness of your skin, inflammation of your skin, it is clear indication that something wrong. You have to adjust and to improve your health. As I said, in steps. First, health of your guts. Second, health of your glycocalyx. Glycocalyx is, again, you have to reduce concentration of glucose in your blood. You have to, glycocalyx is also important, and it depends on diet. But melatonin can improve stability of your glycocalyx, and also you need sulfur. You need sulfur for glycocalyx, and sulfur is from tryptophan, some amino acids, sulfur containing amino acids from garlic. So you need sulfur to protect also your blood vessels, and so. Okay, so again, psoriasis is indication of that your barriers, protecting barriers, are damaged, and because you have this stiffening of the blood vessels, you have chronic hypoxia, and chronic hypoxia leads to mitochondrial dysfunction, and it's the core. It is a reason of why we're aging, it is you have to do something with this. Again, what is again interesting, that melatonin improves the mitochondria, and especially it is important for skin, because circulation of blood in the skin is slow, and the only way to supply melatonin to your skin is topical. In old age, only topical application will work, and it's quite good. Again, it's what is strange, again, despite we know all this information about benefits of melatonin, and especially topical application of melatonin, the research is going, but very active, but not yet in we don't see yet in clinical therapy, despite this potential of the melatonin. So again, I believe that we have to pay more attention to this. So melatonin increases the lifespan of some insects like this, but this increase is not big. But again, you have to do it in, yeah, just not, there is no magic pill. If it is combined with many other stuff, especially diet, physical activity, other supplements, then you can see much better results, I believe. Okay, then you see it is a lot of references. You can go and learn yourself. I am already tired. I was doing this research. I think I understand why melatonin works, and what to do with it, and how to apply it. And but again, this is a question of research. And again, some people complain about side effects, other people report benefits. So it is individual. Be careful, and I will not give here information what's happening with me when I started to use melatonin for topical applications, and what kind of topical. I would not share this information. I will disclose it only to people who participate in my research. And again, that yeah, this is some limited number of people. So if you want to participate, you can contact me through the Telegram channel, and we can talk about this. Okay, this again, I believe this all the idea of in extension of life extension, radical life extension to a few hundred years, maybe 1,000 years, maybe unlimited, is quite fascinating and very important for survival of not only your individual survival, individual life, but for our for humans as biological species. What we see now, maybe I will make video on it, that we have some collapse of our Western civilization, and what is happening is terrible, just terrible, and it is certainly repetition what happened with Roman Empire. Every civilization will have some time, a lifetime. It is collapsing, and what we see now is the collapse of Western civilization. But good news, I believe that new civilization will appear probably together with artificial intelligence, and with all these computers will be combined somehow with robots. Maybe why not? Why not? I use artificial intelligence bots, AI bots, very intense. I should say it is not better than humans now. They are very compromised by all these regulations imposed on artificial intelligence, and so, but if you know how to use it, it is useful. And if you know what to ask, how to ask, also to see what artificial intelligence bot better than others, and okay, and I expect in 5-10 years it will be huge progress. But we will talk about maybe about this in next videos, and maybe I will make a video about this, because again, all the idea of a galactic future of humankind depends on two areas. First, it is extension of lifespan to unlimited lifespan, because our body was created to live forever. To live forever, yes. So we are perfect machines, but we don't live too long. We live maximum 120 years. This is not enough. But second is a limitation of our brain, that we cannot learn all the information which is available in internet and other sources of information. So artificial intelligence can do it, but it is has limitations, and we have to work with it. And but I see big potential in this. Okay, so thank you for your time. As I said, I am not medical professional, so don't consider this information as medical advice, but it's scientific research. I am a doctor in science. I do my research and I do my experiments. And of course, what works for me may maybe not work for you. And official recommendations are normally opposite or different from what I'm doing, because you have to do clinical trials and to confirm this and that. And again, clinical trials are not individual. Clinical trials give some averaged results. Okay, it is an average, it may work, but individual people bodies are individual, so it is again you have to adjust properly and to be very smart in what you are doing. Okay, nevertheless, the least what you can do, press like and bell buttons, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and then your support is also important for me. And if you want to participate, we can talk about this through my Telegram channel, and we can find a way, because everything takes time and money, and more people, if more people involved, it will go better. And again, we are working, I believe that I work for future of humankind, of the all the humans as biological species. If we want to survive, yeah, let's do it together. Okay, have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.